Hi everybody, Exie here. Just wanted to stop in for a second and talk to everybody about uh, something that a coworker of mine brought to my attention today at work. Well, what happened was I'm talking to his girlfriend, and they're together. They live together and everything, so they're in a serious long-term relationship. And she is actually doing a catalog party for me right now. And so it's kind of coming to a close, and she's like thinking about like all the things she wants to buy, all the things she wants to get with her hostess money and everything. And so we're just kind of like talking back and forth, and all of a sudden he comes in, all worried about how much possibly she could be spending and everything. So he's like, well, how much are you doing? Like, why are you, because she goes, I want this, honey. And he's like, how much is it? And he's, you can see the concern, the fear, when sometimes us women or men get an eye for things we want. We can sometimes go overboard. But anyways, that's even besides the point. But at that moment, soon after that, he just looked at me and he goes, why are you even doing this, Exie? He's like, you don't even like to cook. And I was like, what? And he's like, I've known you for a lot of years. He goes, that video you posted that I watched, he goes, you said, I love to cook meals for my family. He's like, you do not love to cook meals. He goes, I worked beside you for at least 2 years. That's not true. And I thought about it, and I just kind of let it lie. Where it was, because I know the comment was something that probably he, obviously he believed, but it was more in frustration because of what was going on with him and her. But it just kind of like helped me to give thought to that and kind of think, okay, why does he think that or feel that? And so I came home. It was like at the end of the work, and I came home and I had things to do in my kitchen. I had like dishes and crap. So, and they had asked me earlier, they was like, what do you do for dinner? And I was like, I don't know. I have no clue I said, maybe salmon. I got salmon in the freezer. And they're like, you were supposed to do that last night. And I was like, yeah, I know. Well, I didn't. So anyway, so I got home and I'm doing dishes, and I like, my kids have been here all weekend, and so they're at home right now. They're just making messes constantly and not picking up after themselves like a lot of kids do when they're hungry and there's no parents at the house. So I'm, making my kitchen tidy like I like it. I'm just sitting there thinking about it, thinking, okay, he's right. I have not always liked cooking, and I've not always voiced that is something that I like to do. And so I thought about it. I was like, has anything changed? Did you not like cooking, and do you like cooking now? And I thought about it, and I was like, well, let's compare it to the things I do like to do. Well, I like to clean. It's a weird little fetish thing that I have. Like, I like things. I'm not like super clean, but I like it clean. I don't like it dirty. I like things, the surface is clean. I like my floors clean. I like things dusted and whatnot. It probably comes from my grandma. I don't know. It's probably, like hereditary or whatever. So, and I was thinking, well, everyone hates toilets. What would you rather do? Would you rather cook, or would you rather clean the toilet? And I thought about it, and I was like, dude, I'd much rather. And I started thinking about it and compared it to like reading, to like cleaning, to like organizing, to like, organizing is not something I really like to do either. I like to be organized, but I do not like organizing my life or maintaining organization in my life. So I thought about it, and I was like, I really don't like cooking. And then I remembered what I named my Pampered Chef page. It's what was it? With Not So Chef, My Pampered Chef with Not So Chef Exie. And if there's anything that was a true statement, it was that, because I am not a chef. I can cook good meals. I can make my kids happy, but my kids are not picky eaters. They will eat anything. They are just happy when mom cooks. There's certain things I enjoy to do in the kitchen and certain things that I don't. I don't really like following recipes. I like recipes to inspire me. But I'm not like one of those people that color inside the lines. So it is hard for me to follow recipes. Pampered Chef has a lot of good recipes, so I'm really excited to try to follow those as best as possible and make some of their cool dishes. But so I thought about it. I was like, was I completely just being like falsely representing who I was as a person in that initial video? And I gave it some thought, and I was like, no, like, I do love making meals for my family. I do not like cooking. It's not something I'm like, ooh, let's cook. Well, I like creating things. I do like that. You know, when I got time and all my cleaning's done and I have nothing else on my plate and I have nothing else to do, let's make some cool meal or cookies, or let's bake a cake. You know, yeah, I like that kind of stuff when nothing else is going on. However, what I like about it is not the actual act of doing it. I don't necessarily enjoy the cleanup, the prep, the organization. I love providing meals for my family. I love bringing them together in a happy place, because it's a happy place when everybody sits down to eat, even if we don't all sit down to eat together. I know that's something that I've tried in the past, and it's not always easy, so I make rules. You can't eat anywhere but the kitchen or the dining room. You know, you can't take food to your room, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, you know, sometimes when you say you can't, it just like creates more of a desire to do it. So I just started, like, if they want to eat somewhere else, that's fine, but I'll sit down at the kitchen table a lot after I eat, or after I cook, and eat my meal there. And I find that sometimes when I do that, because it's right off my kitchen. Whoa, let's go, let's lie. See, it's kind of a mess right now, but we just like walk straight from the kitchen to the dining room, and I sit down and I eat my meal. And I notice a lot of times the girls will follow. Occasionally Ryan will follow too. But just that sense of togetherness, that sense of being able to meet that just need for nourishment in my kids, and not saying, okay, go get cereal or go do ramen noodles or you're on your own tonight, which I do that. I work full time, I'm busy, I have a lot going on in my life, and sometimes making meals are the last thing on my mind. What I do like is awesome inspiration. I like awesome kitchen tools that make my job more efficient, that make my life a little easier. And yeah, I kind of like to be pampered. I like to have good things that last for a long time. I don't like buying things that are going to break tomorrow or not work the way they were intended to work or designed to work, or you were told they were going to work. The cool thing about Pampered Chef is if they're manufacturing it, if they're selling it, if they're promoting it, they're going to get behind it. It's a whole company that's been around for a lot of years, and they back their stuff. And the people that use their stuff have kind of a high-end taste for kitchen items and kitchen tools. And it's going to make the experience, whether you enjoy cooking or whether you'd rather clean a toilet like me, it's going to make the experience more pleasant. It's when you have the right tools to prep, process, and actually even cook and even serve, even as far as to serve your meals, it makes it so much better. So anyways, moving on, I am doing a party this Easter weekend. It's going to start Friday and it's going to close on Monday. And it's just kind of like to get all my friends a taste of what some of the items Pampered Chef is offering this spring. I know this world, everything is day by day right now in a lot of people's lives. However, it's weird. It's like we're disconnected, but we're connected at the same time, because we're all kind of like together, alone together. A lot of times I'm alone at the house because my kids are at their dad's, and so I don't have kids to cook for every night. And sometimes it's just me. Like tonight, I just made a salmon steak and some collard greens. I was looking to see what they were. And so sometimes it could be, I don't want to do anything crazy. I just want something simple. Sometimes it's just a bowl of cereal or cut up some cheese and crackers. Like literally, I am not a picky eater. I don't have to have a gourmet meal every night. But when I cut up cheese, I like to have my nice Pampered Chef cheese grater. I like to have my good, vegetable peeler when I go to peel my vegetables. There are so many tools that Pampered Chef has available, and they're coming out with new stuff all the time. They've got old classics, but they've also got new items that I'm excited just to share with everyone, and just to get to know everyone and what they like in their kitchen, because I don't know. I'm new to this. I don't know all of their tools. I've not used everything and experienced it all, so I'm kind of in this with you, trying to make my cooking experience more pleasant and just more enjoyable in general. So I hope you guys can join me. I'll be posting like a little, if you want to join my party this weekend, let me know and I'll add you to it in a little bit. But I definitely want to do a quick video because I thought that was like, when he made that statement, it got me. So I wanted to clarify, and I wanted to say hi to everyone and let you know that I'm still here and I'm still alive and I'm still promoting this business. It's just going a little slow right now, but we're getting ready to speed up. So hope everyone's April's going okay, better than expected, amidst the unexpected circumstances we're in right now. And love everybody, and if you need anything, reach out. Have a great day. Bye.